Midwife, you must exchange my child tonight, please.
My queen, I cannot. Midwife, you must change it. Do something. I can't give birth to this girl.
If you refuse, you will regret.
The heir that was never born. In the heart of an ancient African kingdom, where tradition was heavier than gold and the gods watched every step of royalty, a king sat on a throne with one sorrow.
Daughters, the yam must be smooth.
Yes, Mama, it's getting there.
The leaves are ready.
Fire's going strong.
He had daughters, beautiful daughters, but no son, no heir, no prince to inherit the crown. And in that kingdom, a king without a male child was like a lion without claws.
When would I ever have a male child? Is it that the gods are just being mean to me?
My ancestors, please come to my rescue before it gets too late. My brother, this matter is becoming serious. If nothing is done, the throne may scatter.
The king has no male heir.
I learned his wife Lolo gives birth only to daughters. I will discuss it with the king. See, we shall do something about it.
So the palace elders advised him, marry again. And so he did. He took a second wife, a young princess, radiant like morning light.
My sister, you are welcome to the family. May God bless you.
Thank you.
And she entered the palace with one secret belief: if I give birth to a son, I will become the true queen. The first wife had failed. Now it was her chance.
My king, for 1 month I will cook your food. Please do not allow any other woman near your meals.
But your co-wife, will she not cook for me again?
When the princess became pregnant, the palace erupted in hope. The king smiled again. The elders began to whisper. The first wife watched in silence. Everyone waited for the child that would change everything.
My wife, I am so happy that you are pregnant. Come and hug me.
Adelba, our golden queen.
She is carrying the heir of the throne.
The gods have answered the king's prayer.
But deep in the sacred heart of childbirth, the midwife's face grew troubled. She placed her hands on the princess's belly. She listened, she knew, and she spoke softly. My queen, this is not a boy. The princess froze. What? The midwife repeated. You carry a daughter. The princess's eyes widened like fire. No, it must be a son. But the midwife shook her head. It is a girl.
My child, I'm sorry, this is not a male child. You are carrying a female child.
What? That cannot, it can never be. I must give birth to a male child.
From that moment, fear entered the princess's soul because she knew what a daughter meant. Nothing. No power, no advantage, no throne. Just another woman lost among wives. The night of the swap. When labor came, the palace waited outside the hut, chanting prayers. The king stood with hope in his chest. Inside, the princess screamed. The midwife delivered the baby, and the truth arrived first. A girl. The princess stared. Her breath stopped. Her voice trembled. No, no, no. She grabbed the midwife's arm. Do something. The midwife stepped back. My queen, I cannot change what the gods have written. The princess leaned closer, eyes wild. You will. The midwife whispered. That is forbidden.
Midwife, you must change it. Do something. I can't give birth to this girl.
If you refuse, you will regret.
But desperation is louder than morality. The princess hissed. There is another woman giving birth tonight, a commoner. The midwife's heart sank. You want? Yes. And that night, under silence, the midwife exchanged destinies. A baby boy was placed beside the princess, and the princess's baby girl was carried away, dropped beside another exhausted mother who slept unaware. And with one cruel act, the kingdom's future was stolen. The morning chaos. At dawn, the palace erupted. Trumpets sounded. The king rushed in. A son. The princess smiled like victory.
My queen, our son is strong and beautiful.
He is, my king, a blessing.
Indeed, the ancestors smile on us.
But suddenly, a scream tore through the compound. The common woman woke up shaking, holding a baby. This is not my child. Villagers gathered. She shouted, I gave birth to a boy. Why is this baby a girl? Arguments exploded. Elders demanded answers.
This is not my baby. I gave birth to a male child. This is not my baby. This is not not my baby. I gave birth to Ikaya. This is not my baby.
Everyone turned to the midwife. She was the only one who knew. Her lips trembled. Truth stood on her tongue. But then the princess stepped forward, calm like poison. She leaned into the midwife's ear and whispered, "If you speak," the midwife stiffened, "I will tell them your son stole the sacred fork." The midwife's blood turned cold.
You better don't say anything. If you say anything, I'm going to expose your son who stole their fork.
The sacred fork was not ordinary. It was the kingdom's holy staff of ancestors. To steal it was death. The midwife's son had stolen it, and the princess knew. So the midwife swallowed the truth, and with a shaking voice, she lied.
Better don't say anything.
Lied. This woman gave birth to a girl. The commoner collapsed.
She gave birth to a female child, not a male.
No, that is a lie.
The palace cheered. The prince was announced, and the lie became law. The children of wrong blood. Years passed. The boy grew in the palace, dressed in royalty.
Ikemefuna,
Yes, Papa.
grow up to be a strong man.
The children of wrong blood. Years passed. The boy grew in the palace, dressed in royalty.
Ikemefuna,
Yes, Papa.
grow up to be a strong man.
The girl grew in the village, loved by parents who thought they were theirs. But something strange followed them like a shadow. The village girl had the king's eyes, his posture, his fire. People whispered, "She resembles the palace."
And when I grow up, I will take care of you.
My child, you are my blessing. Our daughter will make us proud.
And the palace boy looked nothing like the king. Instead, he resembled the common man who raised him. But no one dared question royal truth. Only the midwife carried the burden. Only her soul rotted with guilt. The gods do not sleep. Then the gods became angry. The ancestors do not forgive stolen destinies. One night, the midwife fell ill. Not ordinary sickness, a sickness of the spirit. Her body weakened, her mouth dried, her dreams filled with voices. And in the darkness, the gods spoke. "Confess. This lie has poisoned the land. Speak or die."
Mama, what is happening to you? The gods, they are angry with me.
The midwife wept. Fear crushed her. If she spoke, her son would die. If she remained silent, she would die. And the gods gave one condition. Truth is the only cure.
Confess.
Carried before the king. Her voice was broken. Her eyes were rivers. She fell to the ground. "My king," the palace went silent. "I have sinned." The queen's face turned pale. The midwife cried, "That prince is not your son." Gasps erupted. The king stood slowly. "What did you say?" The midwife screamed, "I swapped the babies. The queen gave birth to a girl. The common woman gave birth to the boy." The palace shattered.
Mike, I'm sorry. She made me swap the child. I'm lying. He is my son.
The queen trembled. The king's world spun. The truth was finally free. A king's mercy. By tradition, the midwife's son should have died, but the king, though furious, saw the boy kneeling, innocent. He said, "This child did not choose this," so he spared him. The queen was disgraced. The kingdom mourned, but the hardest part remained. The children. They had grown. They had bonded. They had parents. Love had already been planted in wrong soil. So the king made a decision that shocked everyone. He adopted the boy because in his heart he had already raised him. And the girl remained with the village family because they had already loved her like their own blood. So they coexisted.
Amara, let's play
A
Moon
kingdom
Game.
of two destinies. A royal lie corrected but never erased.
Amara, let's play Moon Game. Ngozi, that's a nice idea.
The modern ending. Years later, time moved forward. The world modernized. Cars replaced horses. Palaces met electricity. And the king, now older, decided these children will not suffer again. So he sent both of them abroad. The adopted prince was sent to America to study law. The true princess was sent abroad to study medicine, side by side, not as enemies, but as siblings of fate. 2 children born from deception, now walking into a new world of truth. And as their plane rose above Africa, the king whispered, "The gods have spoken. The lie ended, but love remained." Because sometimes the ancestors punish, but they also restore. And destiny always finds its way home. If you want to see how this story unfolds, comment next for the next episode. And don't forget to subscribe or follow our channel for more exciting stories.